Live at 5, it's offer review, and I just want to start off this offer review by congratulating everybody that just unlocked Adam Warlock, and I just got mine to 7 reds. I'm pretty excited about that. And some people have been asking about T4s on Adam Warlock, and on characters that are established. What I mean by that is like characters that have been out for a little bit. I believe MSF's GG is an excellent resource to get some information from. When a character first comes out, sometimes the information here is not good because it's a small sample size. But after the character's been out for a while and people have been using, they have some software called Mantis, which allows them to import and collect data off of players, and it compiles that on their website. And where you can see what percentage of the players that use the Mantis software are doing T4s, then you can make an assessment of which one is going to be a top priority to you. And so they call it T4 confidence. And so you can interpret that information any way you want. I found some things of it to be very helpful. Like we can see right here on Adam Warlock's passive that it has an 87% at T4 confidence. And so what that means to me and a character like Adam Warlock, what my suggestion would be is to start with the passive. The passive is excellent. And then if we look at the ultimate, it has 23%. That's not going to be a high priority. And then we've got the special at 45%. And then we've got the basic at 54%. So, you could say, do the passive first, then the basic, then the special and the ultimate, and then what I would say is, because Adam Warlock is a character that I use so much, I ended up doing all of his T4s. But you certainly don't have to. You probably can get away with the passive, and then you can move to the basic for sure. I don't think that the ultimate and special, they're definitely more on the luxury side, if you will. But for as much as I play him, I'm finding them to be very helpful. Let's talk about this post, because this post really struck a chord with me. And is the future of MSF exciting? It's a bit long, but I want to read it because I think there's an important message here, and I feel like it's well written, and it makes a great point. Suppose the answer depends on whether you're situated in the game and what your spending habits are. Me personally, I'm sitting at level 82 and have long since cleared DD4. And what I would label a light spender, I'm mostly free to play and only spend money if I get an Apple gift card from someone else. In other words, I don't mind spending other people's money on the game. I'm one of the strongest raid members in my alliance. Probably could move up to a more competitive alliance if I wanted to. But I've been with these guys for a while now, and it's kind of them or bust. And as soon as I read that, I was like, I know where this post is going, because this is a problem, and this person's not the only person that's feeling this. And therein lies the problem. My alliance is 30% Doom raid alliance. Difficulty 1 is some ways off in the future, and Doom 2 is indefinitely out of reach. The ultimate ramifications for me on an individual pay level is that DD5 is definitely out of reach. And let me explain what's happening here. Is DD5, which is a lot of people can't wait to look forward and do it, right? DD5 is locked behind gear tier 16, or the teal colored gear, or the money colored gear. And then they've publicly stated, Scopely that is, Boundless, that the primary way of getting teal gear is going to be in Doom 2. And Doom 2 is a team project with 23 other members. It's not something that you can do at your own. You're going to have an alliance that's all doing it. So it's like everybody in your alliance is going to be getting this gear together. You know what I mean? And so that's what he's talking about. This delivers a huge blow to my enthusiasm for the game, because it was the prospect of beating the various dark dimension as soon as possible that really kept me in the game for this long. Until now, that relied only on my own strategy and resource budgeting. However, in the new age, my progress as it concerns DD5 is inextricably, I don't know how to say that, tied to the progress of 23 other players. Wow. To get through DD5 and Doom 2, you have to depend on 23 other players. That's right. Many of whom are working guys who just like to play here and there for a small escape. So if I'm to be excited about anything, it'll have to be something other than DD5. And then he goes on and talks about very little of the game is enjoyable. And I want to say, to me, the thing that I get the most fun out of is Alliance War. But I've said this for a long time, single player Alliance War, as it's known in Galaxy of Heroes, is called Grand Arena Championships, or GAC. was way more exciting to me than Alliance War because it was me, only me, and it's not this group team project, kind of like Alliance War, right? And so that's why when the developers mentioned that they were going to bring sort of system to the game probably sometime next year, that was kind of exciting to me because that's something I'm looking forward to. And then here, basically, Dark Dimension 4, 3, 2, those were fun, and now it's been moved to group project. And this is the case I want to talk about is my understanding, and from what I've read from like various trade magazines and articles posted on the web for various developers like Scopely and Boundless, the purpose of the Alliance is for you to build this sense of community where players build friendships, and in part it's keeping up with the Joneses and seeing what your alliance mates and if they're spending money, you're spending money. And then there's this a little bit of like coercion and guilt associated with being in an alliance where you're letting your alliance down if you don't finish your node and this and that. And they've successfully implemented that into this game, and people have built these friendships with their, over the last 2-3 years of playing with team members. And then, a lot of people said, what's keeping me playing Marvel Strike Force is my alliance mates. I love them. And you build real world friendships with them. A couple of weeks ago, I had lunch with Oz. He's an alliance mate, right? I went and met him and had lunch with them, right? With somebody that I met and I played on Alliance Wars with, and played on, that's the type of friendships and things that happen, right? And so this is what I'm saying. It seems like they're systematically tearing this down, though, and destroying something that they had good, that they built up over the last couple of years, and then now they're basically saying if you are a high collection power player that enjoys Dark Dimension and your alliance is not there with you, you need to fire your alliance and move up. And everybody in your alliance needs to look the same. You need to have a homogenous alliance where everybody in the alliance plays the same, is awake at the same time, in the same time zone, has the same... that's what they're kind of saying subtly. The optimal situation for an alliance mate is if you could play with 23 other members that are just like you and on the same time zone and everything. That's kind of garbage. Just saying, it's kind of garbage. Anyway, Scopely, fix your game. I don't know. I think this is bad. For me, this doesn't affect me that much. I'm already in an alliance that kind of plays like I do. We're already kind of all crazy and we're doing it. But if you're not, you're going to be in this similar situation to this gentleman. I don't think it's a good thing for the long-term health of the game. Something else. I brought this up over the last couple of days. The wonderful lady Marsha over at OnlyFans has been sending me emails about joining OnlyFans. And I told her I was only interested, and they want mobile gaming content and all this stuff. They're trying to pivot away from what everybody knows OnlyFans is about. And so I've had a absolutely delightful conversation with her with OnlyFans. Hello there, Marsha. I've been waiting for this email my entire life. Tell me this. Will I be able to publish content that includes Namor's nipples? I'm not interested. If not, please get back to me before I have it on. It needs this content. And then she says, yes, you would be able to include nipples if you like. It's really easy to get set up. You go to onlyfans.com and create an account. After that, add a profile and cover picture and then upload your ID. Send me your username and after you've added your ID, and I can get your page approved and verified quickly. Boy, I would just love to tell the whole world that I'm a verified OnlyFans member. And then I said to her, then I sent her another email back, and I said, Marsha, I'm curious about your professional OnlyFans opinion. How much can I charge for this type of content? And I sent her a clip of me dancing around as Silver Surfer. Oh, I don't know if I can even play this clip. This clip is so cringy. I can't even watch this clip. It is so weird. I said, how much can I charge for that? And she said to me, you could charge anywhere from $5 to $50 a month. The average price I see is somewhere between $10 and $25 a month. I hope that helps. And I was like, oh my God, poor lady is probably overworked and underpaid. I don't know, but she's just doing her job. And so I did wrap I said, that's it. And I wrapped up the conversation by saying, oh, this is all very interesting. I have to think this over, and I'll be in touch if there are any developments. Thank you so much for your time. And she said, no problem. So here's the message, Marsha. The word is out. OnlyFans is moving away from whatever they've been known for, and they're trying to go more mainstream, more PG type content for sure. And they're trying not to just be some sort of website for girls to sell pictures and things like that. So the word is out. So in some way, her email to me was successful, right? Anyways, let's go to offer review, right? All right. Congratulations to everybody that got Adam Warlock tonight for sure. I just want to double down on that. What do we got here? We got these garbage gold offers. These gold offers are absolutely atrocious. So in my boomer valuation, which is generous, maybe this is worth $10. Maybe that's worth $6. Maybe. But like, even if they were trying to sell this, I probably wouldn't pull the trigger unless it was like $10 US. And they're trying to sell it for $30 US. This is officially just garbage. This offer belongs in the trash can. Absolutely. Get in the trash can, you trash offer. It's awful. Anyways, it's a trash offer. It's almost embarrassing. Light of Hope orb offers. So these are the proper orbs. What I mean by that is that they give a minimum of 6, maximum 180, average about 9 shards per orb. Value these orbs at $3 a piece. So right here we've got about $27 value for $35. I will say this release method for Cloak and Dagger is the stingiest one that I can remember to date. Because basically they have, if you compare this release method to, let's say, I don't know. I mean, it's like if they do a blitz release, right? You get like 2 blitzes for 1 character. Well, we have 2 blitzes for 2 characters, which is half as many blitzes as normal. And then the rest of it is just strike pass, which is not player friendly, in my opinion. And even blitz is not like new player friendly. It is strictly like veteran account friendly, where if you have to have a pretty large account and been around for a long time to really take advantage of a blitz release. So keep that in mind. Also, Cloak and Dagger are bonkers good. From everything I've seen and played them, they just seem so strong. We'll see after how it goes. All right, X Factor orb offer. It has the 4 members of the X Factor, which means they also has Shatterstar in here. This is kind of a last resort method for unlocking the X Factor to unlock Adam Warlock. I don't recommend this offer, but if it helps you get Adam Warlock, I get it. Let's move on. I don't get this at all. It's a 14-day event. I think we've got 6 days left in the event. Track your progress that way. And you can, as long as you get to the second to the last milestones, you'll get the Elite 5 and you'll get the costume. The last milestone is not needed to get the costume. I don't get this at all. This seems like a typo. Three Carnage shards? What are you going to do with 3 Carnage shards? I mean, it just seems like it's almost, remember that? That used to be a joke in Galaxy of Heroes. 3 Chewy shards. What are you going to do with 3 Carnage shards? Have fun with that, kids. Anyways, this is garbage at best. 22,000 fragments, which is 11 orbs, is worth $11. There's no way that this is worth $14. This is 3 arena orbs, which have a 10% chance of dropping Phyla. Boy, there's nowhere that's worth. I mean, those may be worth $1 or $2 a piece, but not anything like that kind of money. It's absolutely terrible. Legacy 2 orb, I value this at 33 cents a piece. It has the year 2 characters that came out. There's lots of good ones in there. If you're trying to catch up on bulk shards, take a look at the contents and see if it's for you. I will say that it does have a very small amount of gold and purple gear in there as well. I value these orbs personally at 33 cents. Veteran players have little to no interest in these orbs. ISO 8 energy offer. I'm a big fan of ISO 8 energy, not so much a fan of these orbs when it comes to green ISO. I like the campaign energy, but I don't like this. This is fine. I value that probably at about $9-10, let's say, and then I just don't have a lot of value for this. Keep in mind, this will also help you get to level 85, And that's that. But I'm not going to buy it, but I get it if people are buying it because they need to boost some characters, maybe for the Doom raids and such. All right, trash. All right, silver promotion credit offer. 10 silver promotion credits for $3 is an average offer. They have sold 50 silver promotion credits in the past for $3. They did it a couple times, actually. And this is just a normal offer that's here all the time. Not that great. Let's move on. Trash, trash, trash. Don't recommend any of these. Heroic deal. Again, 800 energy is worth about $4 to me. And the rest of this doesn't have a lot of value. It does have some value, but not a ton. If you're looking to push towards level 85, or if you're trying to take advantage of some sort of double drops, check the events tab and see if anything. I think the multiple man and Polaris one ended already, so no rush there if that's what you were looking for. Check the orbs. Orb draft. This was something I used to normally buy, but I just don't feel like I need these orbs at this time. The value is here on this offer. Red Star I value at $1.50. Premium orb I value at $1. Training orbs I value at $1.50. And 14 basic orbs I value that at about 90 cents. So the value is there if you need these items. I'm just finding that I don't need these items at this time, so I'm not going to be purchasing it. But there is a relative amount of value there. Let's move on. Compared to the rest of the stuff we have, which is just trash. Limited time sale. There's nothing limited about this. This is always here. Value these at $2 a piece, so that's maybe $8, and that's maybe worth another $2. Maybe there's $10 US value there, not worth $20. Let's go. I do like this. If I would like this better if it had 225 power cores for $3, then you would be getting the power cores for the equivalent price of by just spending currency. And then the training materials would be just a nice bonus. If you need training materials and power cores, this is reasonable enough. Let's move on. I've never bought it. Pack of Shame. We don't buy this anymore because we blitz a lot. It seems like now that they've changed RTA and blitzing, it's a lot easier. The rest of this stuff is garbage. We'll just scroll down to the bottom, and then we'll toggle over to the free-to-play account. And we're going to just scroll through these offers quickly and skip over all the duplicate offers and try to look for unique ones. There's a unique one. Odds breaker offer. So this is for long shot. 50 shards for $30. I suppose if this helps you unlock Adam Warlock, I don't know if I would spend this. Well, I don't know. If this helps you get Adam Warlock, I get it. And the reason why I say that is a couple days ago, I just got my 7 Adam Warlock tonight. And the only reason I was able to get that is because I bought the Polaris offer a couple days ago. So I actually personally spent $30 getting 50 Polaris shards just to get Adam Warlock to 7 stars. So I get it. Do what you got to do. And that's the purpose and intent of all of these offers. But please understand this is probably the worst pricing. It's very expensive for these character shards. Absolutely. All right. We talked about that. Mimic Master offer. Taskmaster. 45 Taskmaster shards for $20. If you do not have Taskmaster unlocked and you care about defensive war teams and you have the 4 other mercenaries to build a team with them and you care about defensive war, I guess this is reasonable enough. It's actually a pretty good team, and if you don't have them unlocked, there you go. I use him quite a bit. Anyways, let's move on. He used to be a more important character. Ooh, daily energy. I do like this. How come this didn't show up on my other account? I probably would have bought this on my other account. But anyways, if this offer is showing up in your account, let me explain what it is and why I like it. Basically, I recommend doing the 50s, right? The 50, campaign 50, refresh it, get the energy, 50, 50, 50s. And then I stop when I get to the 100s. If you're somebody that does the 100s, this is technically a better deal because you would spend 200 cores and get 240 energy, and then you wouldn't even get this. So this is a better deal than the 100s. And there's times when I'll do this if there's double drops or something like that or event running. All right. Oh, I like this also. Mercenary Team Bundle. So the idea here is that once a month, there is a payday event, which requires mercenaries. And, the event caps out if you have 5 7-star mercenaries, and then you can do that event every month. And I believe they boosted the payout on it. And I'm pulling this off the top of my head. It's now 1.2 million times 3.6 million, if I remember correctly. And this will help you do that. The thing about this right here is that in my opinion, these 2 character shards right here probably never get used. I just don't use these characters. Technically, I do use Korath, Merc Lieutenant, Merc Soldier, along with Taskmaster, and of all things, Ultimus as a defensive war team. Seems to be an effective counter to skill military, but there's lots of other teams that beat it, so it's still a pretty good team. Anyways, 500 character shards for 20 bucks is a lot of shards, and if it helps you advance your mercenaries through the payday event, then that's great. All right, and I think that'll do it. Let's see if there's any other offers here worth considering. I think that'll do it. And again, I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody that unlocked Adam Warlock, and save your Infinity Watch on offense for Heroes for Hire only if they have Shang-Chi. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye.